in this chapter, we'll be learning about circles. In particular, how to determine the equation of a circle, determine whether a circle intersects with a straight line, and how many intersection points there are, and finding the coordinates of intersections, and determining other coordinates on the circle. All right, so the, as always, the prior knowledge test is a good start to test yourself whether you know everything required for this chapter. So pause the video, have a go at these questions, and then play the video and I'll show you the answers. Okay, I hope you've had a go at these by now. Question 1 is asking you to write each equation in its completed square form. So if you remember, you would have to take the coefficient of x divided by 2 and put it inside the square bracket, and then you would subtract 5 square and you end up with 3, because 28 minus 25 is 3. I'm not going to talk through the rest of them. If you're not familiar with this completing the square, it will be used in this chapter, so you do need to learn it. Alright, so question 2 is asking you to find the equation of the line that's passing through these two coordinates. If you don't remember, you would figure out the gradient m, and then you would use this formula where I prefer you to use, where x naught and y naught are either one of these coordinates. Doesn't matter which one you take, as long as you take one of them. Alright, and I'm writing the equation of the gradient there for you. So once you use these and substitute into the formula, you'll end up with these answers. For question 3, you have to use the discriminant of the equation, that is b squared minus 4ac, to figure out whether whether the discriminant is positive, negative, or equal to 0. If you take this first example, you would have a negative discriminant. A negative discriminant means there is no solution. For part B, you would have had a positive discriminant, where it indicates that there are two solutions, and for part C, you would have had discriminant equal to 0. So in part 4, question 4, we've been asked to find the equation of the line passing through 3, minus 4, which is perpendicular to this line. So you would have to rearrange this equation, have y equals to x something something, so that you would know what's the gradient of x. So let's leave 5y as it is. We would take x to the other side and 1 to the other side. Then we would divide by minus 5, so we'd have 6 over 5 x. Now the intercept isn't so important, but we write it anyway. Then this gradient 6 over 5 is telling us the perpendicular line to it. The gradient of perpendicular to 6 over 5 would be minus 5 over 6, and so on. You substitute into the equation and you will find y equals to minus 5 over 6, x minus 3 over 2 is the equation. So I'm gonna pause the video here, see you in the next video.